Hi everybody, I'm Julia, one of the reference librarians at the McAllen Public Library. Today's ebook recommendation is the classic novel Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. The first great thing about this book is that it will always be available on the app. It will never be checked out. You might have noticed that most of the newest and popular books on our Overdrive and Libby apps are checked out and have wait lists. What's great about the classic novels on the app is that they are offered by the publisher on a simultaneous use basis, which means it's never checked out. We actually have hundreds of these classic novels on the app that are always available. So now back to Jane Eyre. I can't remember when I first read this novel, but it was probably in junior high, and I have read it a few times since then. It remains one of my all-time favorite novels, as it is for a lot of people, which is why it became a classic. I know the story so well that I could practically narrate it for you here, but I won't because I don't want to spoil the surprise. But basically, it's a gothic romance set in England in the 1840s. It starts when Jane is a little girl who is mistreated, neglected, and abandoned by her aunt's family and ends up in an orphanage. I'll admit that this first part of the novel is not my favorite. But then she grows up and begins working as a governess at Thornfield Hall for the ward of the mysterious and enigmatic Mr. Rochester. She's not supposed to like him, but she does, and needless to say, a passionate romance ensues. Also needless to say, there are a couple of very big obstacles that they both need to overcome before they find their happily ever after. But just imagine a dark romance set on the windswept moors of England in a centuries-old and almost empty mansion, and you've got Jane Eyre. There are several film versions of Jane Eyre, and I think I've seen all of them, and they're all very good, but you absolutely have to read the book first. You can find it on our Overdrive and Libby apps or online at the link below. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned next week for our next ebook pick.